Flying on top some nice pretty clouds. And we're right above the clouds, so really smooth air. It was a little bit bumpy below, which made us go up this high. And again, we've got a nice ground speed with tailwind, 152 miles an hour. Again, 2,400 RPM, which is again economy cruise. The reason we're flying so slowly is because Roger and Robert are in the Stoll CH 750 behind us, and we're just trying to stay together. So we don't want to be way ahead of them, so we just throttle right back and enjoy the fuel savings. And, you know, again, the Cruzer is just a wonderful all-purpose type airplane. Has great capability for cross-country flying, as well as a great little airplane for around the patch, local flights and so forth. Very good short takeoff and climb capability. The airplane loves to climb. If I don't pay attention, I always find myself higher than I originally intended to be. And got to fix the, there we go, fix the squelch here so you can hear a little bit better. And here we are, we're enjoying our afternoon flight. Beautiful afternoon to be out. We're coming on to southern Alabama. I think in front of us, that's the college town, Auburn, Alabama, I think coming up in front of us. And yeah, there's the Auburn Airport. See it out there, KAUO. That's, what is it, Auburn football is pretty big out here. And then, of course, you've also got the Crimson Tide out here in Alabama. We try not to take sides, of course. We're just enjoying the passing through. And because we've got such good ground speed, we normally make a few more stops, but we're just going to keep on flying through because, again, when we're economy cruise like this, we're burning probably about 5 gallons per hour. And we've got, we probably got 6 hours of endurance if we wanted it to, but kind of like driving a car. We usually like to go about 3 hours between stops. Makes it a little bit more relaxing and pleasurable this way. And again, we're flying a Zenith CH 750 Cruzer model. Here we have the Dynon Skyview on the panel here. And that's pretty much all we have on the panel, and that's really all we need. Then we have a radio, and then here we have an audio panel, which is strictly optional, but for the intercom. And then some fuses. Real simple panel, yet very complete. Lots of information here. All the information we would want. Even shows us our winds aloft that we have up here, and so forth. When I'm flying, I also use ForeFlight on my iPad, well, not my iPad, but on my iPhone here. Nice thing with ForeFlight, I've got up-to-date sectionals. I can check for NOTAMs, TFRs, all that information, so I have all the good information that's legally required to have that. No longer do I have charts in the airplane. I still bring charts with me more out of habit than anything else. I've got the map box for that and keep those things in there. But on this trip, we haven't unfolded them out yet. Sometimes, you know, if we're flying real low, we want to see as much as we can. Sometimes spreading out the charts is not a bad idea, especially for older generation pilots like us. But again, we've got lots of good information. Real simple, good way to fly cross country with this setup like this. And again, the beauty with this, with the UL350IS engine throttled right back. Again, we've got still plenty of power. Again, economy cruise, 2,400 RPMs, 148 miles per hour over the ground. Really nice way to go. We're really enjoying these bubble windows, bubble doors, because again, as you can see here, you know, just leaning your head out because of the bubble, can see basically exactly underneath us. Switch sides, of course, and the same thing over here. Really see nicely down below. Here we are with the standard control setup, and that uses the Y stick. And so, of course, you can see Steve is flying here the airplane. I can fly it equally well on my side here. The nice thing is we can both be flying the airplane, and we don't have to hold hands necessarily doing so. Which is a nice thing to do. Go ahead, Steve, take on the controls. I'll just talk a little bit more about the control system. Of course, the rudder pedals, these seats are fully adjustable. And then, as you can see behind the seats, we've got a lot of junk with us. Maybe when we stop, we'll lay out all our junk in front of us, or maybe we won't. We don't want to be embarrassed with all the junk that we're flying with us. But this is a true two-seater airplane. Okay, 2 adults, and put all your junk, overnight bags. You know, we're going to be gone a full solid 7 or 8 days with this trip, and we bring all our clothes, everything with us, and really have no problems at all. Lots of space back there. Weight and balance-wise, I think our CG envelope, we can put 120 pounds in the back. We just use soft bags, soft duffel bag material, so really well-suited, again, for cross-country configuration like that. And again, the adjustable seats, so long legs, short legs, pretty comfortable. I see Steve's got his seats moved back. You can see Steve's knees are way down. Mine's a little bit further forward. I kind of like it further forward, even though I still have plenty of clearance. I like this. My lap is completely unobstructed. If I'm flying with an iPad, I can put my iPad here. If we bring lunch along, and again with the control stick, it's out of the way and so forth. Throttles are conveniently located on both sides, but on the left side, on the right side. And of course, in cross country, just lock your throttle in position. Barely need to touch it at all anymore. So really works well that way. Of course, we have elevator trim on here, and the controls are so nice and light. We often don't even bother trimming it out because what else are you going to do with your hand but hold the airplane? So we generally don't even bother to trim it completely hands-free, and it's pretty close regardless. And so it works out really well. Oh, I can see on the windshield our first bug. That means we're heading farther south.
At 6,000 feet.
Well, I don't know. We might have hit it a little bit lower. I'm guessing.
I don't know.
But that's a sign you're farther south is when you hit bugs, because in Missouri in January you just don't get many bugs anymore. So that's a welcome sign, sort of, except we have to clean it off the windshield. But other than that, it's a welcome sign. Well, I guess I'll leave you for now. We'll check with you a little bit later, see how far south we make it.